And it's your girl, okay? And I would like to start this live chat with I've been having a lot of comments and a lot of people been asking my morning routine, my products that I use, and I have been watching this TikTok about how to do my eyebrows and I'm put on some lashes, and that's about all I do. Oh, and my little lipstick, but that's it for me. So it's not this elaborate beauty ritual that I go through. No, that's just it. So I'm gonna start you guys off with what I do, and like and subscribe, and definitely leave your comments, chat. Come on with it. Um, you can support me on Buy Me a Coffee and Ko-fi. People have been asking about our animal life out in the back here and the front. My geese. We have our turkey hawks that be killing the squirrels. We have our deer and they doze. But the geese are really just multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. They're all over the place. Last year, we started out with just one couple, Bonnie and Clyde, and they had 7 little chicklings, and they were so cute. My granddaughter and us, we just love watching them and progress. Well, this year, I recorded Bonnie and Clyde, and they added some more to their flock, Ricky and Lucy. This is Ricky, Ricardo, and Lucy, okay? And lo and behold, it's like from 15 to 20 little hatchlings, little ducklings. You guys see me walk them across the street and everything. And then I happen to come upon this big hole in the yard across the street. I mean, this huge hole. They seem to be coming out of them, coming out of them. And that was their nest where the eggs were. And it was other adults. And it was like from 40 to 45 or 50 geese. They're geese. And I said, it's their annual family reunion. They just must have came out of everywhere. So we feed them and we keep them safe and out of harm's way. Definitely. I mean, they stop traffic. If they're walking across the street, then everyone just have to wait until they finish coming across the street. And we respect their distance, our distance from them, because they haven't encroached on us. We have encroached on them when they put up these buildings and paved these roads in the middle of this forest that we lived in, this wooded area. So they're not the intruders. We are. That's how I feel. So, anywho, let's get to my morning routine. First thing I do, and it's just not to wake up in the morning, but it's real good to keep your skin. I'm over 60, so to keep your skin nice and firm, I start with ice cold water. Okay, on my rack. I definitely start with my eyes, and it do wake you up. So I bathe my face in ice cold water. Can you guys see? Let me turn this around a bit. Okay, start with ice cold water. And it's so refreshing. It is so refreshing. Get the eyes. And if you really want to wake up, definitely get the neck and the back of your neck and just hold it there. Oh, I want to feel the vibrance of your well-being. And get all of the little tense spots. Cool them off. And you really feel refreshed. Oh, oh my God, guys. I do not have a pause button, and people are calling in. Don't call me on the phone. Write it down in the chat, okay? Okay. Okay, Anton. Here we go. Now, I finished with the cold bath on my face. So then, guys know I'm a vegetarian and I do things naturally. I don't use any I try not to use any artificial products or whatever. I try to not let me take that back. I try to cut down on artificial. So the next thing I do is get a cotton ball, and I use witch hazel as my toner, because another reason I don't wear like makeup foundations and things like that is because with lupus, everything breaks me out. I'm allergic to everything. So my face will be bumpy and all kinds of things like that. This gets a lot of dirt off too. Witch hazel is your estrogen analgesic, and it does your toning and your cleansing, your deep cleansing. For me, all that I need. You can get around the eyes and everything, because witch hazel is just a nut. It comes from Africa. And did you guys know that this particular nut, the shell, if you was to crush it, like if we was over in Africa, whatever, and got the nut off of the tree and crushed it or whatever, and seeped it into a tea or whatever, it's actually poison. I mean, it's called resin. It is a very toxic poison where you can actually get away with murder underneath the cover. And forensics or whatever, let them try and find a reason for that demise. That's just a little tidbit. Anyway, and so then I just pat my face dry again with cold water. And if you really want to be, if you really want to go the whole 9 yards, ice water with ice in it. Okay. So that's done. So let's go into the cabinet. My products is Olay, and Olay. Okay. In the wintertime, I use the moisturizer, the Retinol 24. You definitely need the vitamin C to vitamin C just regenerate and give you the, what is it called? The pepsin, things like that nature, and definitely vitamin C back into your skin. This one here is the collagen pepsin. I use this at night sometimes because I found that for me, this is a natural peel or exfoliate for my skin. And I feel that, my skin sheds with this. So I use this here maybe once a week, sometimes maybe twice a week at night. Because in the morning, if I just rub, my skin peels. And this is the reason why. So this is good if you're into that. But since it's summertime, I go with the it is the hydro, the vitamin C, hydronics, and the one good thing about this is that it has the SPF, and I do the 30, and with the vitamin C, both of these are 30, but I am allergic to the sun. I can't see. I don't have on my glasses. So anyway, my readers, okay, because I had cataract surgery. So I got 20/20, but up close, can't do it. So anywho, I use this because it has a natural sunscreen in it for the summer rays. And I just use a little dab. I use 2 dabs because I'm also doing the neck and the front of my shoulders, behind my ear part, wherever the sun may hit. For my face. But both of them are Olay products. And then I use the vitamin C just to put the nourishment into my skin. And it has the sunscreen in it also. Okay. The SPF. Ah. And I do the neck and my shoulder area, the back of the neck. Don't forget that, because I mean, you're talking about a sunburn. And oh gosh, that is the worst. That is worse. It is a natural burn. I be on ice and I have to use all kind of medicated medication to soothe the sunburn. So I usually wear hats because it's summertime here in Detroit now. So I have to protect my skin. Sometimes I use rock, like if I'm going out and I want to put on you know, preserve the makeup that I have on and make sure that it sticks and everything, because I don't use foundation or whatever. This is excellent. So I use this, and this is all of the facial products that I have in my cabinet. Sometimes I use Pond's Eye, and that's when I'm going out and just want to feel girly, and I just use this as my makeup routine. But I don't use all of this stuff every day. That's just it. Now, let's get to the magic. Okay, let's get to the magic. Okay, here we go, chat. And welcome. We are live. First thing, I found this out from my cousin, who was one of them girls on stage, one of them strippers. Since I don't use foundation or anything, I just use regular baby powder, and I use this to take the shine off and to matte my face, as they say, or matte the areas so that they don't be oily and shiny. Okay, so this is what I do. I just use regular baby powder, and it looks like I have foundation on. That's my secret. It takes the shine off. And it just gives me that natural look. You guys see any shine, any gloss, any oily spots? Because of baby powder. So now, your girl got a fresh face, and we can continue. So what do you guys think about Donald Trump and his dictatorship parade that he was trying to give? Wasn't that bizarre? But did you notice all of the cities where we had no King's rallies? We had one here in Detroit. I think we grossed like 20,000 people had left Clark Park all the way to Campus Martius. Now, Clark Park is in the midst of our Mexican village. It's called Mexican Town now, but that is where the majority of our illegal immigrants or our Latinos be down there. Because I used to live down there on Dragoon and Whitaker. This was in my heyday. I mean, you have your Cubans, your Dominicans, your Mexicans, your Puerto Ricans. Now we got the Pakistanis, and we have a collaboration of a lot of immigrants here that's down in Mexican Town, or Mexican Village, as we used to call it. And so they started, and they have a park in the middle of this neighborhood. So, and it's called Clark Park. So they started the rally from Clark Park all the way into the heart of downtown Detroit, the county building or Campus Martius, but they're all just a block away from each other. It was over 20,000 people, which was a lot of people. And I am so proud of our city for showing up and showing out. And it was not no arrest, no, it was just very peaceful. And That's saying something. And I am so proud of us. If I would have known ahead of time, I would have been down there supporting them. I don't mind the walk, you know. So, anywho, let's get back. So, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do my eyebrows like I seen them. This tutorial I seen. With me being platinum or blonde, or I always wear head gear anyway, hair gear. I use two colors. I can't really tell you the color, but oh, this is dark blonde. And this one, remember guys, I don't have my glasses on. Well, it says raisin brown. So I have a dark brown and a raisin brown. Dark blonde, raisin brown. Anywho, first, we're going to get a brush that angles like this. Okay? And I'm going to brush up and try and shape them a little bit, although I don't have much of a brow. Hair brows, I keep them thin because our family, especially the men, their hairs will grow long, twirl like that, just like it's an afro in your eyebrows. And we be plucking away. So we definitely have to keep them tame. So I'm going to try this blonde first, this dark blonde. And he says to go up, but I don't see anything. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to make a line in the middle and try and fill in the brown. Now, I do see it now. And I like it. I do see it now. It's not too defined. It's not too dark. It's not too light. It's where you can see it. And then I'm going to take the raisin and I'm going to try to do what I seen him do. He made some spikes. He made some spikes right into the front of the hair. Can you guys see that? Not bad. Okay, I have to use the magnifying mirror. Not bad. I'm going to do this one. Not bad. Just make some spikes. Okay, how about that? Okay. Then I'm going to use this to complete the shape. Okay. How about that? I was in a car accident years ago. So this eye here, I have a scar. A scar actually is, if I remember correctly, 326 stitches in here, 3 layers. That plastic surgeon, and he was a resident at Receiving Hospital. This is back in the 80s, 1980s something or another. It could have been the early 90s. But I was in a bad car accident and I went through the windshield. And so I have 326 stitches on this eye, 3 layers. And he put my eye back together. But anywho, so that's why they're both not perfectly correct. But I live with it and it's me. And I love it. You have to love every aspect and part of yourself. I wouldn't be me without my little flaws. And that's in all of us. So next, I have this e.l.f. It's sort of like a gel, a brow gel. And I just blend in those spikes that I made. And I like. And it keeps your hairs down and tame them. Believe it or not, this hair lasts forever. You don't take it off until you wash your face. So you just follow what you just did with your pencil, or I just follow what I just did, and just lay your hairs down permanently. There we go. So now I use my finger and just go over. There we go. My brows are done. What do you guys think? Okay, Antonio. What do you think? Okay, well, let's continue. I'm a very neat freak, so as I use stuff, I put it back. So now, I have 2 more products and my spongy hair. I have my brush, my angled brush, and my Ruby. This doesn't have a color on it, but it's white, and it acts as my highlighter before I put on my powder or my eyeshadow. Let's just put it like that. Actually, I have 2 of them, and I don't know which one I like the best. This one here seemed to be a better point. Let's see. Okay. So I shaped my brow with, this is Essentially Ageless. Don't have my glasses, guys, so I can't tell you what color this is, but it matches and blends perfectly with my skin tone. I think it could be a liquid foundation that girls will use all over their face, but no way will I put this all over my face. I look like I have the measles. So I just tap, put it on my palm, and just tap a little, and I put it right underneath my eyebrow. That far. I do the other side. And just go the shape of my eyebrow. And then I can't show you and show, so I'm going to have to just do this. So we're already getting there. Get a little more down, and then I do the middle. I have a freckle. I have freckles up here. I have freckles right there. So I cover them up too. And I just shape and go around a little. And then go all the way up. My freckles have disappeared. I got freckles on my nose, things like that. And I come down. And everything disappears. And so now I just go around slightly, since I don't use, very faint, but you can tell it shapes my eyebrow. And there we go. You can chop your eyebrow, you can do whatever shape you want. I found out using this, and I'm an amateur at this, guys, so you ask how I do it, and it's ouch. And this is what I do. Definitely try to cover up the little blemishes or freckles. And I'm satisfied. So now once you get satisfied, how do you guys like that? Tell me. Can you see? Because I'm looking pretty good. Okay. And like I say, I'm a neat freak. So I clean as I go. Sorry, chat. Let's do this together. Then I use my spongy to define and get any excess or kind of blend it in. And just blend in. And away we go. Now, second part. I'm going to try this new white here. Now, do I put my eyeshadow on first or do I use the pencil first? I'm going to try this first. I'm going to come out and follow the natural arch. I like it. I like this one. Oh my God, this rolls on so beautifully. Oh my God, what is this called? I have to get my glasses, guys. This is the No Brand. I don't believe this. I just picked it up at the beauty supplies, No Brand. This one here has a name, a brand, and everything. This one doesn't. And it just seems to glide. Oh my God, I like that. Because all I do is take my spongy. Oh no, no I don't. Not with that one. I sometimes use a Q-tip, the clean Q-tip, but I'm going to use this. And just follow the arch. Oh my God, it works. I like it. Yes, I like that. I should throw that other pencil away so that I don't mix them up knowing my crazy stuff. I'll forget. Like if I was to make another live chat and repeating this process, I would forget which pencil it is. I like it. How you guys like it? It's natural. Did I do it right? Okay. So now you're supposed to use a shiny or lighter color to go just right here. But I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. First, I'm going to use just my Ballard color in this. And it's sort of like a light plum, a medium plum. But I like it as a, what is this? I was doing tattoos with my granddaughter. And oh my God, anyhow. And I like this for the crease of my eye. Just being out and about naturally for the day. It seems to be natural to me. It's not too pronounced. And I just put it on my bottom eyelid. And that's it. I try and come up a little bit because remember we're going to put the white on or the sparkle. Okay. I'm not going to use this light eyeshadow. I'm going to use this white and this silver. And it comes in the smoky compact. It says smoky. And actually, I mixed the two. I mixed the bling with the pure. Just put both on the tip. And I just put a little there. Not much. And then you just blend it all the way in. And there go my eyes. Oh, I got a little glue. Okay. Okay, guys, let me stop talking. I come under here. I didn't put anything on my brush here, but I know it's color on here. So if it's there, it's there. If it's not, it satisfies me. That's the end of that. Okay. Okay, I used all of these products, so everything go back. Okay. I'm getting a little senile, so I gotta put stuff back as I go. That's a joke. Okay, now I'm going with prime. This is my eyeliner. And in order to, I found this out from a Territorial too, which made me buy this product. And it's waterproof. It doesn't smear. What else? It doesn't irritate my eyes in case from blinking all day. My eyes was getting irritated and red by using other products and stuff because of the ingredients in it. But it just costs a lot more. I get it online, but it truly works and it keeps my eyes nice and bright and white. So I go underneath. Which isn't an easy thing to do. But I go underneath my lid. And then I come on top just a little. Because if I wanted to, I can actually use black eyeliner to line the acrylic, I guess. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to use my pencil. And I'm going to use it just a little under my eyes because this is just a daily morning routine. So I don't wear a lot piled up. It'd be different if I was going out tonight or something like that. And I'll powder on, but right now, because I'm just going to the bank and I may take my granddaughter to the carnival that's up the street. So, sweating, things like that. Don't want to be hampered by running makeup. So, anywho, and I may go on the water slide. And all of this stuff is waterproof. Okay. Then, I do mascara. And again, I try and find a mascara that's hypoallergenic, which doesn't irritate my eyes or anything. I found out that use the mascara to bring out your lashes because I barely have any. But your false eyelashes that you're going to put on is going to sit on top of them. So try to brush out as far and as long of your natural lashes as you can so that your eyelashes can fit on them. And then you press your natural lashes onto the false eyelashes and it just seems really natural. And what you call this stuff, honey? This is homemade stuff, homemade makeup artistry. Do it yourself. But you guys want to know, and I appreciate you giving me my compliments on my looks. But this is what I've been doing since I was 15. So, not these natural products, but, and you learn as you go, you learn as you age. And like you tell most young people, keep living. But I'm really learning a lot from them, but they pile on so much makeup and thickness and layers and layers and layers. My skin couldn't take it. I couldn't be a glamour queen or whatever where they have to do that every day to my skin. I don't think I have enough cleansing product because this is the only thing I cleanse with is regular Pond's. Okay. And if my skin gets really dry, I do the Pond's moisturizer. Believe it or not, this is a trick. I use the Pond regenerating moisturizer. I rub this on my face first. Okay. Then I wash it off. Then I use the Pond's just cold cream. That's what it's called. Just cold cream. Not the other one is called cold cream or, well, it doesn't work for me. It's too harsh for my skin. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name of it. But I use the anti-wrinkle cream. And this is that's all it says. And it's a moisturizer. Yeah. So I use this first. Then I wash my face with this. So that's my cleansing techniques. If it's something better out there, if I was a rock star or something, had to put on makeup constantly, and could afford it, then let me know. Put them in the comments. But other than that, that's your girl being honest and truthful with you. Okay, so we got on our mascara. And just on my top lens, I don't need any on my bottom. What for? I ain't going nowhere. Then we go to my false eyelashes. I use Ardell. And this is the 424. That's what we're putting on today. I also use, and I don't know, I can't find this number in the beauty supply, so I order them online through Amazon, of course, everybody does. And then I use AOA Super, okay, because when I went to the beauty supply and kept using their glues, first off, I didn't know how to put on strips. I was using individuals since I was in my 20s and knew how to start and wanted to wear false eyelashes. I was using individuals. I could never put on strips until I just started practicing and practicing and practicing. And it took a lot of trial and error, but I finally got it down. But the glue was irritating the inside of my eyes. I went from different brands to different brands to different brands at the beauty supply, and it kept irritating my eyes. So you still with me? Thank you, Antonio. So anyway, so I found this on Amazon, and it's super glue because the other ones they turned white and gray and clumpy and everything on my eyelids. My eyelids would be irritated, be red and everything and puffy, and so I found, and they wouldn't stay on too long. This here, you can keep your lashes on for a week. It's almost like you went to the beauty shop and had your nails done, the hair and nails place. You see, I don't know. I don't frequent there, so I couldn't even tell you. But this stays on like a professional. Really put them on, and they stay on 2 weeks. I may keep mine on for, I know, a whole day, half a day, or 2 days. I've tried it. I've done it. They stay on. But I don't wear makeup constantly, and it just irritates me after a certain time, especially if I'm just romping around my little apartment. So I just peel them off. Get my tweezers. Am I talking too much for you guys? Okay, we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to change the position of this camera because I have to sit down to do this. I'm still fairly new at this. How about that? Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, I pick up my lash. Okay. When I first started using false eyelashes, I was working, and I mean the strip. And believe it or not, I was gluing the opposite eyelash onto the wrong eye and thought I was cute, and didn't nobody say anything, but had the long part at the beginning and the short part at the end. And I didn't know. I was still in my practicing mode. So God, you can, and if you a girl like me who holds no shame, I'm telling you guys this now for a good chuckle. And if you got a comment about it, go ahead with it. I could care. It really wouldn't bother me. And you can put this on thin. I watch my mother always put a thicker clump on each end, not particularly in the middle, but on each end. Just a little extra. So now I know which side goes on where. I think I wore these before because I got a part sticking out. Yeah, that was an old piece of glue. So I have worn these before. Okay, yeah. That's the inner eye. Okay. So this is telling me that this is my right eye I'm about to do. And my mother, she blows and all that. I just put it right on. It's fast drying. Why it's still white. Once you position it on your tweezers, the reason I sit is because I had to rest my elbow. So I put them. Oh God, it must be some glue on these tweezers, cause they will stick. Let's try it again. Okay. You put them on top of your mascara. What is going on? This have to be live chat, won't it? Something is on these tweezers. Well, guess what? I guess I am drying them ahead of time like my mother because something is on these tweezers. They're sticking to these lashes. Is that gonna work? Okay, gotta hurry up and get them on now. Yeah. My God, this glue is really dried. Okay, I see why they wait till it dries, but I guess it sticks better. I really can't tell. But, and then I take my finger and I try to get to the bottom of my lens while I'm pushing down or pushing inward towards my eyelid. There, to merge my natural lashes with the false eyelash. And it feels so natural and light, like I have nothing on. So what was that you dropped? Oh, my eyebrow pencil. Okay, let's do the other one. And I'm just taking you guys through this. And like I say, I just do my eyes and my brows. And that's my natural look. Or that's the look that I try to accomplish too. Look natural. Wow. I still have on my nightgown and everything, so I know we're live, but I have my granddaughter. I have to get her up and everything. So to make this complete, I will line my lip with a neutral color and put some lip gloss on. That's it. I'm not wearing a colored lipstick today. It's too hot for one thing. I just it's you know that saying that she looks hard and everything. That's how I feel I would look, and I don't need to look made up. Unless I can find me a husband. Husband number 3 or 4, I lose count. Anywho, let's go. Y'all, come on. Hey, Bodie, you gotta use the bathroom? Okay, I'm on live chat. This is my granddaughter. She just woke up, which is excellent. Okay, there you go, baby. She got her hair done yesterday. Look, chat. Turn, 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 turn. Isn't it beautiful? Those are her protective twists, actually. Okay, go. I'm gonna leave. Okay, let me get to a natural. Let me get to a window because I have to press them into my lens. I think that's it. She got my mirror. Okay, what do you guys think? Okay, how about that lighting? That's it. How did my eyebrows turn out, guys? Okay, I think I can go back in now. Okay. Is it too dark, too light? Tell me. Give me your opinion. Okay. Ah! Anywho. Doggone it. I think the glue didn't dry. This one seemed to be lifted a little. So you just press your mascara lash into it. Anyway. I'm going to leave this on. Okay, guys. And that's my routine. It wasn't me doing my brows or my lashes. It was really me wanting to know the ingredients I use for my facial. We will get to my mask, and I make my natural mask out of avocados, cucumbers, honey, lemon, of course, and that's about it. Sometimes I use a baking soda scrub, but that's far and in between. That's if something has I really put some kind of product on my face that just didn't go with me having my disease process. And so that's what I would do. But yeah, I make my own natural mask. And that's about it. Anywho, chat, I'm going to let you people go. Thank you. I appreciate you, Grosu, Antonio. I appreciate you so much. And leave your comment, like and subscribe. And don't forget to buy me a coffee or go to Ko-fi and support my geese and my Daisy, my car, which needs to be updated because she's always breaking down. Something always wrong with her, and so she's getting to be just a little too much. So I'm trying to a fundraiser to possibly buy me a new updated car, trade her in, and get something that would be less of going into my pockets. I see that we're at 50 minutes, which is almost an hour. Oh my God. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I love you so much. Stay kind to one another. And if you can't find the sunshine, be the sun. I get with you cats later. Okay, now you know it takes me a while to see how you turn this off. So here we go. Okay. I thought I started a Q&A. Anyhow, did I do a Q&A, guys? Okay, I got time. Um, okay, ask a question. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ask a question. Okay. Well, we don't have any questions for you, girl. Okay. I'm all open. Okay, that's not working. Okay.